to make our data experiential, we are scientists, we don't want to throw the data out. What are the ways in which we can be doing that? And then we've asked environmental engineer Ryan Ward from Caltech to talk for a minute about ways in which the climate data can be used to do this.
So I guess I have sort of the easiest job because I'm just a scientist and I get to tell other scientists that data is important. And so thanks to Lucy, I guess, for giving me this, this role. And I think a lot of us think a lot of the data that we collect is quite objective. You know, we're in the lab or we're out in the field, we're collecting data, and we just think, okay, the data is the data. These are the results of the experiments we run. But then we rewrite our papers and we submit them, we get our reviews back, and the reviews, we have reviewers screaming at us or disparaging us, or someone tweets about a paper and maybe they're making a funny comment or a sack or whatever it is, right? We see that the narratives that we write with our data are not objective. These are now subjective. And so the question I want to pose is whether or not data itself can be emotional, and what types of emotion do they evoke? And when we're communicating, you know, we have to understand that it's all contextual. And so I have two tweets on here. I pulled one from the Keeling curve. We all know recently that, of course, at Mauna Loa, perhaps the best site for CO2 measurements, there's an active volcano right now. And so the measurement had to shut down, of course. And so the official Twitter account tweeted, and they got 100 retweets and 100 likes. And so if we think that this is the most important measurement to understand climate change, you know, maybe there should be a little bit more urgency on Twitter. And then the other picture I have is, I don't know, expert witness Paul, whoever he is, has a picture of the volcano actually erupting, right? And that has 12,000 likes and 3,000 retweets. So, and it's just as the other Paul has said, right, that, you know, images, music, art, written language, you know, we have to understand who exactly we're trying to communicate to. If it's just to scientists and engineers, then, you know, perhaps the tweet on the left, you know, would be sufficient. But obviously, you know, there's a more emotional response that we can get from these different mediums.